Thank you.
Now save 40%.
How you?
Yo, y'all like, comment, sub up, man. Like, comment, sub up, bro. It's Cartier, you in Cartier world. Keep tapping in, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. We need 5,000 subs. Man, we got Dr. Umar calls out undercover gay men for messing with men behind their wives' back. We gonna see what the deacon gotta say today, nigga. Shout out to Dr. Umar, Pan-Africanist, man. Let's get into it. Cause this shit out of pocket already. I can tell by the title.
You feel about guys that live a double life? They got a wife at home and behind her.
A what? A double life? Is that what we calling that? Are we calling that a double life? A man who on the DL sleeping with other men and got a wife? Is that might be a little bit deeper than a double life? That is a strange double life.
Bag, they messing around with men.
I'm gonna say this. As I've said in previous conversations, I love all black people. All black.
Hey, he finna fire their ass up. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga finna say some straight, but I'm telling you, he finna fire him up. I could tell by the disclaimer he throwing out already. He like, look, nigga, I love all black people because I'm finna say some messed up shit.
Black people. Sexually confused. Whatever your situation is, I love black people. Even if I don't agree with your lifestyle because it is a threat to the survival of the black family, I love black people.
He preaching.
But the one group within the Rainbow Coalition that I do take issue with, Brother Art, are the down low black men. And the reason I take issue with down low black men is because you are putting the health of heterosexual black women in question. If you lay with men orally, anally, or any other way, that woman has a right to know so she can decide if she wants to put her life at risk to be with you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. One thing about that's consistent with Dr. Umar, he like, I don't rock with this because it's not safe for the black women. He always trying to uplift the queens and all this shit. You know, that's his whole little spiel. You know, uplifting black people and uplifting black women and trying to, you know what I'm saying, uplift them. That's what I would say it is. But he does make a good point. Like, yeah, you can't reproduce, or that contributes to the end of black race if men and women aren't procreating, black men and women. But yeah, like, I mean, hell yeah, like, shit, you can't be no nigga out here. You know what I'm saying? If that's who you are, that's who you are, bro. Stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be honest with these people. You know what I mean? So I do feel him on that. But not just the woman's health, nigga. What about his health? The man's health. That's, nigga, come on, Dr. Umar. Because he be on that he always like for the woman, you know what I'm saying? That's his whole little spiel. But what about the black men and they health?
The anus is a direct route to the bloodstream. That's why babies often get their vaccinations, and I do not support vaccinations, but babies often get their vaccinations in the anus because it's a direct route to the bloodstream. So if you
What?
are engaging in anal sex with another man, and then you're laying with your woman through her vagina, she can pick up that AIDS, she can pick up that syphilis or anything else that is out there. It is extremely dangerous for gay black men to mislead our women into believing that they are heterosexual when they are not. It is selfish. It is not fair. It is dangerous. And I'm going to say downright evil. And I can tell you, as a
Come on, evil is evil, Umar. Is it really evil? I thought you would support. What if they with a black man? A black man with a black man, nigga. I thought you was supporting all black. But I guess then there ain't no procreation. So yeah, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no. You know what I'm saying? I just like to break down, what I feel like he really trying to get at here. But, it's more so what about the man's health too, not just the woman. That shit important, like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, this nigga a little animated.
Psychotherapist, I have had to do therapy with men who had to confess to me in therapy that they were bisexual, married to a
Hell
woman,
no.
and having relations with men. And do you know what I had to focus on with them in therapy? Building up their will and their honesty. Because you have to go home and tell that woman that you have been putting her life in jeopardy by having sex with men. And if you don't do it,
that shit's so crazy. That's crazy. That's why I'm like, shit, be who you are. But nigga might like both of them. You know what I'm saying? So I guess being bisexual is dangerous. That's what he's saying. I don't know, nigga. Shit, be whoever you are out here in this hoe. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a nigga who like to, you know what I'm saying? I like women. But whatever you fuck with, nigga, fuck with and be who you are. And I ain't like trying to like stop people from, you know what I'm saying? If that's how they rocking, nigga, that's how they rocking. But that is a good point, man. He like the safety of these women is definitely important.
because what I do is I require that she has to have a conversation with me after you have a conversation with her. Because she's going to be traumatized. So I'm going to need to help her process the trauma. If I don't hear from her, that means you didn't tell her. And as a therapist, do you know when your client loses therapist-client confidentiality? Do you know when that ends? If your client tells you that they are putting somebody's life in danger or at risk of putting someone's life in danger, as the therapist, I'm obligated to either call the police.
That nigga snitching, gang. You heard him. He snitching on you down low niggas. If you out here with a wife, but you really a backdooria, type of nigga, he cooking you, gang. That nigga snitching on you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We not pro snitching on this channel. But this is crazy, bro. Yeah, but damn, what about the man's health? He like hyper focused on the woman's health, but like the nigga, because I feel like it's a self-love thing. Like, you gotta love yourself, you gotta pour in yourself and practice good health. So like that's how I would approach it. You know what I'm saying? But he the therapist, so shit.
Tell that victim or do both. I'm required to let her know what you're doing behind her back. If I believe her life is in jeopardy, or I have to contact the authorities. And I share this with the client. I let him know, this is how this is going to go. We're going to work, and then there's going to be a date where you're going to tell her. It needs to come from you, not me, because you're the one who did this. Be man enough to...
This nigga trying to, man, hey, I'm glad this nigga ain't my therapist, homie. He blowing up households, homie. Some shit just better off in the grave, man. If you don't know, it won't hurt you. You feel me? And them niggas ain't brought nothing and all that. Then, you know what I'm saying? They ain't brought nothing. The girl ain't got no shit. Just stop the behavior. Change. But, nigga, some shit going to the grave, gang. Because that's going to blow up your motherfucking household. And it's, boy, you might not even have it's going to be over with. It's going to be over with for you. She leaving your ass.
To tell her. And you're going to tell her to her face. And then I'm going to help her process it. And if we need to meet together after that, we can do that. But if it's one population I do have a problem with, down low black men who put black women's life, health, and safety in jeopardy by having relations with men behind their back, bringing those diseases home and not telling our sisters.
Yeah, that DL shit out of pocket, I'm going to keep it real, man. It's not cool. It ain't safe. Nigga, be who you are. If that's how you rocking and rolling, nigga, shit. Be honest with the people you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But that shit out of pocket, gang. You can't be doing that type of shit. I do feel it, man. That shout out to, we pro health. we pro good health. You know, you can't be putting people in danger at risk, but you should care about yourself enough to not even put yourself in that situation. Cause not just her gonna be burning and all that goofy shit. You are too. But y'all let me know what y'all think in them comments, man. It's Cartier. You in Cartier world.